I have the pleasure to introduce to everybody Mr. Mazhar Jafri. Hello, Mazhar.
Hello, Fernando.
When you have been captured by bridge?
So it's a long story. I started playing bridge in early 70s. Learned bridge. I was, in my 30-year-old. And then I was playing for Pakistan, played in the tournaments. And then because I'm a lawyer, and I didn't find enough time to play bridge. So I decided to switch over to the administration. So I became a senior vice president of Pakistan Bridge Federation. Then for 8 years, I was the president of Pakistan Bridge Federation. Meanwhile, this zone was formed in 1979. I was the chief executive of the zone, and a gentleman from India, he passed away a couple of months ago, Mr. Goenka. And he was the president, but he gave all the authority to me. And for 15 years, we had the same arrangement. And I had to go for the first time to a WBF championship was in 1979 in Rio de Janeiro. And Jimmy Ortiz Patino, who was the president of World Bridge Federation, and in fact, I owe a lot to him, and he was my mentor. I'd learned bridge administration from him. And then he invited me to come and make a presentation. World Bridge Federation wanted to form a new zone.
At the moment, you was the president of your zone in 1979.
Then when the zone was formed in 1980, I was first the chief executive, and then later I became the president of the zone. And then I have been representing the zone in the World Bridge Federation since 1980. Perhaps I'm the senior most member of the World Bridge Federation Executive Council. And then I have another, record to say. It is that for the last 24 years, I'm the vice president of World Bridge Federation.
And nowadays, you still being
Still the vice president of World Bridge Federation. And next year I'll be completing my 25 years as the president. And meanwhile, I did quite a lot of work for World Bridge Federation. I was the one who started to sort of internationalize bridge and get it recognized by the International Olympic Committee. I was the one. This was way back in 93. And 95, bridge was recognized as a sport by International Olympic Committee. And I did a lot of work on that. Because of that, in 98, World Bridge Federation elected me to the Committee of Honor.
Can you tell to everybody what means honorable committee?
See, this is under the World Bridge Federation bylaws. There is a Committee of Honor, which is headed by the President Emeritus. He is the chairman. And then now there cannot be more than, it used to be 11, but we increased the number to 13. And I remain a member of the Committee of Honor as long as I'm alive. It's only when a member passes, Committee of Honor member, then a new one is elected in its place.
And how other position do you have in the organization?
See, because of Committee of Honor, I'm a member of the Advisory Council of World Bridge Federation. Then I have been since 91. I have been a member of the Management Committee, which is like a cabinet of the World Bridge Federation. And then I've served on various committees. I'm the only person on the Women Committee, a male member of the Women's Committee with Anna Maria Tolentano. And I'm still there. And of course, you are also there.
Yes.
Colleague. The first time, the second, male gentleman has come on the committee.
You are happy for this?
Oh, I'm very pleased about it. Very pleased about it. And then, I'm on the Constitution and Bylaws Committee. I'm on the Disciplinary Commission of the World Bridge Federation. Well, these are the main committees. At one point of time, I used to be a member of 10 different committees, and I did a lot of traveling for bridge. But now, because of age and all, I've sort of slowed down. Still, uh, 4 or 5 times a year, I travel. I've done a lot of traveling for bridge all over the world.
Well, for finish, do you want to add something?
Well, I mean, bridge is my passion. It is my life, and I've spent, the best part of my bridge life serving bridge in my own country, in the zone, and in the World Bridge Federation. And my mentor, I mentioned Jimmy Ortiz Patino, whom I consider the real founder of the World Bridge Federation. He was, it was in his time that the World Bridge Federation made a progress. We had screens, and we had we sort of we made rules against cheating and other things in Jimmy Ortiz Patino's time. And Jimmy, I mean, I just finished, but what Jimmy told me, he says, well, he told me once, he says, Mazhar, you wear 3 hats. One is your country's hat, the other is the zone's hat, and the third hat is of the World Bridge Federation. He says when you are in the country working for bridge, then you have the country's hat only and take off the other two. And when you are in the zone, then you are for the zone and not you also represent your country. And then when you are in the World Bridge Federation, then you take off your country's hat and the zone's hat, and you serve World Bridge Federation. So I
Good advice. Good advice for Jimmy.
yeah, and I've been following that. And for me, we have about 11 or 12 members of the zone, and I'm the president emeritus now of the zone. And presently, we have a president from India. We elected him a few months ago in Jordan at the zonal championship. He's Mr. Ashok Goel from India. And before that, there was another gentleman who was unfortunately not too much involved in bridge. For 4 years. He was the president, and now I get a lot of respect in the zone, and I do the best I can to serve my countries and NBOs in my zone.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
All we need